morning, everybody. This is your confession of a Joy-o-holic today. So, it is a Sunday morning, and I'm in my backyard. It might look green and luscious and beautiful, but we just had a really big hailstorm, thunderstorm that came through, and I'm going to share with you how your point of view creates your reality. So lots of things got tumbled around, but I didn't get any damage to my home. So I'm really grateful for that. But I'm going to show you, I'm going to flip my camera around if I can. I'm going to show you what this looks like. So my dog is happily drinking water that's in a plant pot, but we've got all kinds of leaves from my trees spewing around. And I have this lovely little pagoda thing. When I came home last night, that was all covered in hail and snow, and this was actually down to the ground, and this was full of snow. This is ripped a little bit, nothing major. I mean, some people have really had a lot of damage, but this is about chaos, right? Like chaos creates. I have no power in my house right now. Chaos creates. So I'm here on this beautiful day looking at, what else is possible? What can I create today? There's a lot of energy that chaos yesterday created in the world, in our town, in our community. There's lots of businesses that have been flooded out downtown. They've had to pivot turn. There's lots of businesses now that are in the cleaning business that are going in with their sump pumps and their cleaners, and the community is rising up to help other businesses. Chaos creates. It's a deep infusion of energy. Now, are there other ways to infuse energy than in having a giant storm that takes out trees and damages businesses? Sure. And just tapping into the power and the potency of the molecules of that creative energy. Rain came down heavy and hard. It amplified everyone's energy. Like, people were posting online. They were sharing what was going on. Energy is an elixir for creation. So if you're not in a place of creation, what energy are you standing in? And what energy could you lean into more? What if you allowed the chaos of creation, like this chaotic creation, to infuse your life, to infuse your business? I got to meet my neighbors that I haven't met before because we're all out of power today. I was thinking actually it was my power box, my fuse box. And so I reached out to my neighbor and I walked across the street and finally was able to catch them when they were home. And we got to meet each other and talk about power and talk about, he's making a fire in his backyard so we can warm up some water, make some coffee and have some tea, make some breakfast outside with his family. How much fun is that? Like, that would never have happened if there wasn't this kind of state of dynamic change. And when we all go through that state of dynamic change, it's an interesting thing that happens. So curious about how you're creating today. What energy are you standing in? And what if you allowed yourself to actually embrace chaos? You can't control chaos. You can't control an eye of a storm, but you can be in the center of the storm. You can be in the center of all these molecules moving around you, and you can create from that place. Deep centering, deep purpose, and invite this chaotic energy to contribute to your life. Now, some people, we make things right or wrong. Some people are going to go, this is a bad thing. My business got wiped out. And I've had that. I've had my business flooded before too. It brings up a lot of energy. And sometimes what happens is it brings up a lot of anger and rage and resentment and worry and guilt and stress, like a bunch of energies. But guess what? I wonder if those energies and those feelings were actually there before. They were just under the surface and we didn't notice them. We didn't pay attention to them because we have this blanket of comfort around us. But when we're in chaos, we're willing to take that blanket of comfort off. We rip that blanket of comfort off, and all of a sudden, instantaneously, there is more space for the feelings underneath and the thoughts underneath and the beliefs underneath to come to the surface, and we can let go of them. We can process them. We can tap into them. We can actually sense those things that we're holding on to. Like, now I don't have the perfect home, or now I don't have the perfect business, or now my life doesn't look like I wanted it to look, and now I don't have the money to do this and this and this and this, and it brings up feelings. Ha ha ha. The big old F word, feelings. So when chaos shows up for you, if you're willing to tap into that chaotic life force creation energy and not try to control it, it is going to bring up feelings. You will have to pivot, turn. And are you willing to face the feelings that you're looking at and not try to brush them off and not try to react to them or resist to them, but just breathe with them and ask some questions like, what creative life force energy is at play here? What energy am I aware of that's underneath this feeling? Is this sensation that I'm leaning into now contributing to me or taking me away from my center? So you get to be the eye of the storm if you want. Or you can be a storm and you can resist and react and ping and ding and pong all around you. So in this beautiful craziness, I'm having my breakfast in the eye of the storm, right? Storm's over. Everything's in a different place. Nothing is where it should be. There's some energy required to make things look a little bit different. And I'm going to have my breakfast now. And my breakfast is going to happen on this amazing buffet, like outdoor patio set. I still have hail on my seat. My umbrella is still ripped off and tipped over there. Like, it's okay if things look in disarray. I don't have to be in disarray just because things around me look chaotic. So I'm going to have my yummy breakfast in the beautiful outdoors on this little bench and seat that I'm going to dust off from the hail. And I'm going to soak in the sun. The sun is always there. There's always choice. There's always possibility. And how much fun could I be to tip my life upside down and still find happiness? So just because it's upside down doesn't make it wrong. So have a beautiful day today. Enjoy leaning into the possibilities of you being out of control. Pivot turning, changing the schedule of the day. We don't have power. We don't have internet. We don't have much that we can do here. So we're just going to chillax and enjoy the cleanup of the chaos and see what that can create. Love you lots. Be alive and shine.